welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video about things you'll need to know before you see the movie The Avengers Infinity War. So let's get started. So before I get into everything about what you need to know, I'm going to just put a disclaimer here that this video is not for anybody who has never seen any Marvel movie. This is just for people this video is about a recap of what has been happening in the MCU universe. So if you're somebody who doesn't know anything about Marvel and wants to know about Marvel before watching this video, I advise you to check out this other video that I think would help you a lot, which is going to be down in the description down below. And I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, full-on detail in this video, so if you want to check out a video that has a ton of detail and goes into a lot of what you really need to know, I'm just going to talk about the main things that you're going to need to know. So if you want to check out a video that has a lot more other information, check it out down below. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so as we know from the MCU universe, basically this whole entire Marvel is based around the Infinity Stone. Now the movie Infinity War is going to definitely talk about Infinity Stones and the villain who wants to take control of them. But we kind of want to know what the Infinity Stones are, where are they now, and what do they do before we watch Avengers Infinity War. So let's talk about what the Infinity Stones are. What are they, first of all? Let's recap from 2012's Avengers movie where they kind of explained. It's basically 6 stones that made up the whole entire MCU universe. And they have so many powers that if one can control all of them, can have ultimate power. So what are they? What are the 6 stones? Well, let's start off with the first stone. The first stone is the Time Stone. I'm not going to go into order what they were released, but I will say what movie they're basically in. The Time Stone can basically manipulate time. It can turn back time. It can forward time. Basically time travel. That's what the Time Stone is. Right now, it is with Doctor Strange, and he's basically has it, and the only movie it's been in is Doctor Strange. It's because that's Doctor Strange's special power, as I like to say. So that is the Time Stone. The next stone that is on the list is the Space Stone. The Space Stone is where you can teleport from place to place, so anywhere in space. And this was basically introduced in Captain America First Avengers, where we see it in the Tesseract. And right now it's in the Tesseract and it has not been broken out of the Tesseract, but right now it's in the Tesseract, which allows you to travel from a place to place. So anywhere in the universe you're able to travel. And we saw it in Captain America First Avengers. We as well saw it in Avengers, the 2012 movie, and Thor Ragnarok was the last movie we saw it in. And right now it is with Loki on the ship that is just about to get invaded by Thanos. So that's where the Tesseract is. The next Infinity Stone is the Reality Infinity Stone. So that's basically where you can control dark matter. That whatever host has it controls dark matter. So basically this was only introduced in one movie, the Thor Dark World movie. And we get a little bit of what it can do because Jane's taken over by it. And it basically allows a host to just create darkness, to make everything dark. That's basically what the Reality Stone does. We don't have a ton of information on it, so we can't really say what it really is. But right now it's with the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy. We saw on the post-credit of Thor Dark World that he got it. So right now it is with the Collector. The next Infinity Stone is the Mind Stone. The Mind Stones allow someone to access the mind, and we obviously see it in Vision, which is in Avengers, the first one, as well as it's in Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, and it is in Captain America Civil War. So the Mind Stone was first in Loki's staff. If you don't know Loki, you should probably watch all the Marvel movies because Loki plays a big part in Infinity War, and I'm going to get to him just a little later on. So the Mind Stone allows someone obviously to access the mind, and right now Vision has it. And it was taken from Loki's staff and it was put into Vision to create him. And so Vision is basically this ultimate power that can do so much thing with his Mind Stone and stuff. And we also don't really know so much about it. We just know that it accesses the mind, and that's pretty much all we know. And it's right now with Vision in his head that's right here, so yeah. The next Infinity Stone is the Power Stone. The Power Stone allows someone to destroy an entire planet, as we see in Guardians of the Galaxy. When we see in Guardians of the Galaxy, we see the collectors show what every Infinity Stone does, and especially the Power Stone, we see someone destroy the whole entire planet that we think is Thanos' planet, but we don't know. But we see someone destroy that whole entire planet with the stone. So it allows someone to destroy a planet. And we saw the Guardians of the Galaxy use it, and that was our first time seeing really what an Infinity Stone can do to a person, and it's a lot when you just hold it. You need something to wield it. You can't just hold the raw Infinity Stone. And I'll get to what you can use to wield it, but that's basically all we know about the Power Stone, is it's able to destroy a planet, and right now the Nova Corpians have it. It's safely kept on Xander. The next and final stone is the Soul Stone. This is the stone that not a lot of people know where it is or kind of what it does. All we know is it allows someone to take over someone else's soul, so they can make the person do things. It can control the person. And we don't know where the heck this Soul Stone is. It'll probably be introduced in Infinity War. But that is all you really need to know about the stones. That is every description of the stone, where it was introduced, and all of that. So that is a very important key element to know about. Now that you've learned all about the stones and we kind of recapped what every stone does, we can move on how to wield it and who wants to wield it. Obviously, if this is no surprise if you're a big Marvel fan like I am, that the person who obviously wants to wield it is Thanos, and he wants to wield it because he wants to wipe out half of the universe. And why does he want to wipe out half of the universe? It is because his planet was destroyed, everyone, and that kind of made him realize that, oh, people are bad, so the universe needs to be reborn. It needs to be replenished from all the badness. So what he wants to do is half of the universe he wants to just completely wipe out and then rebuild the universe with the other half, because he thinks that there's too many evils. And in order for him to do that is he needs the 6 Infinity Stones. Like I said, the Infinity Stones used together can give you ultimate power, and with the Infinity Stones he can wipe out half of the universe. And why does he do this? It's because, again, someone destroyed his planet and that made him realize all about it. Now, who basically is Thanos? Thanos is an evil titan. He is one of the biggest, baddest villains in the MCU universe. He basically is the worst villain ever, and yeah, we first saw him not in Guardians of the Galaxy. We actually saw him in Avengers. We saw him there and we saw what his plan was and that, oh, Thanos is going to be introduced. So this kind of story plot of Infinity War has been leading since 2012. So Thanos has been introduced since then, and over time we've learned about him. We know that Thanos has 2 daughters. We also need to know their relationship, which is Gamora and Nebula. And their relationship with their father is not a good one. They hate their father very much. It's because he took them from their home planet, killed their parents in front of them, and basically destroyed them and tried to make them warriors. And you know, if that happened to you, you would definitely not like that person. So they don't really like Thanos. It's a very hate relationship. But Thanos kind of has good intentions because he wants to, doesn't want to have bad things happen. But that's what we need to know about Thanos, since it's been confirmed by Russo brothers that they took out the story plot of Thanos and who he is. They took that out, so that's kind of what you really basically want to know about Thanos. Now we kind of want to know how Thanos is going to take over? How are they going to hold these Infinity Stones? Now, I kind of touch bases on it, but I'm going to explain it more here, that if you hold a raw Infinity Stone, you will die. You need some sort of weapon, some sort of thing to wield the Infinity Stone. So Thanos has built a gauntlet, or I think it was already built, I don't know. Let me know if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure it was already built. And the gauntlet, I don't have the toy gauntlet, or I would have showed you guys, but the gauntlet is able to hold all those 6 stones and wield that power for Thanos to just use. So that's basically how he's going to wield it. And the gauntlet has like, it's kind of like your hand. It's literally a glove, and it has 5 things here, and then the big one, which I think is the Soul Stone. And all the stones are put onto there, and if they're used together, they can destroy anything. So that's what the Avengers are up against. Now, the other thing I'm going to be talking about is the Black Order. Now, the Black Order is kind of like a team for Thanos. They basically kind of do Thanos' dirty work. They kind of find the stone. And Loki was actually, I think, part of it. Now, in the first Avengers in 2012, we see Loki being bad. He's the villain in that movie. Then in Thor Ragnarok, we see Loki as kind of like a good guy now, kind of like misunderstood. So Loki is basically this off and on person. And in 2012 Avengers, he was sent by Thanos to take over Earth. Now, Earth is part of the area where Thanos wants to wipe out, but Loki wanted to take over something. So Thanos gave him one of the Infinity Stones that he had, which is the Mind Stone, for him to use. And obviously Loki failed because the Avengers got a hold of his staff, and Loki was brought back to Asgard. And so the Avengers used the staff, they took out the Infinity Stone, they put it in Vision, and Vision was born. So basically, Thanos is probably really mad at Loki for leaving the scepter on Earth. Because now the Earth, us humans, we have that Infinity Stone. And you know, when Thanos is probably, this is a prediction, Thanos is probably going to see Loki. He's most likely going to kill him for doing that and keeping the stone away from him, because he basically failed Thanos, and you don't want to cross an evil titan who wants to take over the universe. So yeah, that's basically what you need to know about the relationship between the Loki and Thanos and the Black Order and all of that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about, which is the final thing, I probably didn't touch up on a lot of stuff that you kind of wanted me to talk about. That's why I'm going to link a video down below that probably explain all of that. But I'm going to talk about where the Avengers are right now in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's talk about the Avengers first of all. Let's talk about Tony Stark, Vision, and I think that's a War Machine. So Tony Stark and Vision, they're right now in the Avengers facility, staying there. They're kind of just like there. Tony is engaged to Pepper, but I'm pretty sure since this movie is going to take a couple years forward from Captain America's Civil War and Spider-Man, they're probably already married. And Vision, from the trailers, I really think he's probably living with Wanda, which that is also where Scarlet Witch is. And War Machine, obviously he was paralyzed, but I think he's recovering from right now. Spider-Man, I think he's just being a normal teenage kid until Infinity War, so that's basically where he is. Thor and Loki and Hulk, we see them obviously before, we see them after at the end of Thor Ragnarok kind of looking up, or at least Loki and Thor, and they're looking up at Thanos' ship, so we know that they're on that Asgardian kind of ship area, ready to fight Thanos. Like, we know exactly where they are. That's basically where they are. Cap and Black Widow are MIA. We have no clue where they are, and we'll probably get some answers later on. Bucky and Black Panther and Shuri and Okoye, we know that they're all on Wakanda. Bucky just woke up from his frozen kind of state, and he is right now probably getting ready for war and stuff like that. So that's obviously where all of them are. Now, Ant-Man and Hawkeye, let's talk about them. I have no clue where they are. The Russo brothers say that Hawkeye is going to have a major part in Infinity War. We just can't know because his part will spoil it all. Ant-Man, we kind of know. I don't really know about Ant-Man. Fury, I have no clue where he is. I don't know about them. But Hawkeye will have a part in the movie. We just won't really seeing him as like a big part. And that is basically where everyone is. I don't think I touched up on everyone, but that's kind of like a quick summary of where everyone is. And oh, I forgot about Doctor Strange, but we all know like where they are. They're kind of just chilling. You know, they're kind of just at their place. They're just waiting. They're living their lives until Infinity War hits, and that's where it all goes down. So I know I said that other time would be the last time, like the last topic, but I really want to do something for you guys to help you guys out. Now this video will come right before Infinity War comes out on Thursday, April 26, 2018. So I kind of want to recommend some movies to watch on Thursday, unless it comes out tomorrow. I don't know, wherever you guys are. But I really recommend these movies that you must watch. First of all, you must know everybody's story. If you don't, then kind of just get a quick summary. But you must just know everyone, who they are, why they're introduced. Now you must watch Avengers because it shows a lot about the Infinity Stones and Thanos. Also Age of Ultron because it shows so much of Vision and as well in the Infinity stuff. That's with all the Avengers movies you're going to need to watch. You're definitely going to need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy because that explains so much of Thanos that I got most of this information from. As well as Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to kind of see where they are right now. You're also going to want to watch Thor Dark World. It explains about Infinity Stones. This is kind of out of order, by the way. Doctor Strange also explains about an Infinity Stone. You're also going to need to watch Thor Ragnarok because that explains where they are right now, as well as the Tesseract and all of that. And you're also going to really need to watch Captain America Civil War because you want to know where they are at. And that is basically the major movies. Now, I really highly suggest though just watching it all. It's really fun just watching it all, just getting to know the characters again and like their descriptions. But if you're on a time crunch, those are kind of the movies you need to watch. Most important are all the Avengers, all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And that's the most important part, and that you just need to know that Iron Man and Captain America, like the Avengers, are split right now. They're not together at all. That's basically what you need to know about the Avengers and where they are. And with that being said, I'm now going to end the video here. I just want to let you guys know for like the third time that I'm going to leave links down below for some videos I highly suggest watching if you're really on a time crunch and you cannot watch all these movies. I hope this video helps, as well as the videos I'm going to leave down below help because they really helped me kind of refresh my memories a lot. And yeah, so thanks for watching everyone. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to follow us on Snapchat and Instagram at Disney13Magic, as well as follow us and support us on Patreon at Disney Magic, and email us for business purposes at Disney13Magic@gmail.com. And yeah, that is all. Just let me know down in the comments down below if you guys are so hyped for Infinity War, just like I am. And yeah, don't forget to have a magical day.